I just want to welcome everyone that's watching. In this one, I'm playing in multiplayer with my son, so I figured I'd record it, as we're just clearing an infected mine type thing, so it's pretty much the same thing like we go through. This one actually ended up being a little bit of a struggle for us, but I think that was due to the fact of, in the bottom, there was a little bit more of like stronger soldier, like seeker soldiers than what we're like I'm used to running into. I've never ran into it. In the bottom there's a 2-star one, and I mean that takes forever to kill. Like it's ridiculous on how this goes. Like it's stupid. Like really stupid on how hard they are. Like if you're not hitting a certain spot, like you're just not going to get anything. And it seemed like overall, like this one mine, it really wasn't that great, and I think we only ended up with like a handful of like decent stuff. I know, well, the black cores, I guess, because I think we gathered like 4 of them in here, which that's not bad, because I think that's about average and what you're going to find in most of them. I know like in the other ones it's been like 4 or 5 that I found. I think it's mainly 4. But a lot of the royal jelly you need, and then like killing off the seekers, you know, that's always nice, because trying to get everything upgraded in the armor, shields, and whatever else you want. So, but yeah, like everything else seems to go smooth when we're doing this. Like clearing out, yeah, you get your like your 1-star ticks and things like that, and they're annoying no matter where you're at in the world, whether it's inside one of these little mines or outside of it. They're always just a pain. But yeah, then as we make it down into the bottom, it's, yeah, where we say there's, you know, 2 seeker soldiers, one's a 2-star and one's fine, and then you got like a bunch of ticks that are around and more seekers, and then it's just these spiral staircases. I think they just put these in on purpose because they just mess with the camera angles no matter what you're at. It's just horrible. Like, it's honestly, it annoys me. Like, I end up getting more frustrated with how the angles are for them stairs than it is like dying, because I think I ended up dying like probably a handful of times. And then I know my son, he kept running in there, and some of the parts, like, you'll see him to where he's like punching, because he's got no other option, because he's ran so far ahead. Like, we still have to clear stuff, and his gear is there. I think he ended up like collecting all my old gear and ended up having to make a couple trips after we were finished with this to get it all back to the main base. But overall, it's just trying to pretty much use the front entrance to kind of help block some of the seekers and stuff. It just makes it a little bit easier. But I'll tell you, if you got to the point where you can unlock like the magic stuff, that the frost like staff is like, I would definitely go with that, because that seems to do a lot of damage on pretty much like any enemies, especially seekers when they're out. Yeah, make sure you got enough elixir and stuff, and yeah, that's, and plus with that where it slows them down. And then if you have, what is this called, the Moonwalker or Mistwalker or whatever that sword's called, like that also deals frost damage, so that's also helpful in it. As you'll see in some of these, when I hit them, it kind of, you know, slows them down for a little bit. But yeah, once we make it to the bottom, then yeah, it's just trying to clear out everything, and you'll see that we die a couple times, and then we start getting to the point where we just start taking chances, because we're starting to get bored with it, because it is like a very long process sitting there trying to shoot it, and then if you go down there, then you're just overwhelmed. So, but yeah, I would have audio of us talking, but it ended up like being messed up, so it's kind of, I don't have like a great setup to where like if he's here trying to record and stuff and have our audio, because I know that would be a lot better. Yeah, but overall that's what it is. We end up clearing this, and yeah, it was definitely an experience with a 2-star. So if you've made it this far, I do appreciate that you've been watching, and I do enjoy, and I am definitely going to start trying to add in audio and everything into my gameplay, because I know that's going to be a lot better if it's being able to match it with the video and stuff. But you know, as always, I'd appreciate it if you just hit the like and give a comment, whether you want to subscribe or not. You know, that's up to you. All right, later.